So we just saw in the last two videos of measuring our privacy maturity, measuring whether our programs are working or not. Let's talk about what all leadership wants to see with respect to privacy maturity. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy and DPDP Act, and we are going to talk today about what reporting should be available to the leadership when it comes to data privacy. Common things that we all feel, especially when this is a new thing. Let me share a lot of details. They'll know of the entire thing and they'll be able to take better decisions. But do the leaders have time for that? I write a detailed mail for a follow up with the leadership, the real leadership, chairman, MD level people. But then it has to be cut short because it has to be short enough that they are able to quickly get the gist of it in a couple of minutes. Too much of details does not help leadership. Too much of operational thing, I went there, he did that, that should be that. No. Too much focus on the activity, we bought a firewall that works like this and then it has a code that needs to be upgraded, but I can't upgrade because I'm not getting downtime, does not help leadership. Right? Most of the time you'll have leadership who does not directly look into day-to-day operations. Right? They don't need too much of data around them. They need to understand things in much more clarity than in much more information. They want to know what are the risks that are evolving or are already existing in their system. I'm sure they would also like to know how to mitigate them and the cost of mitigation, timeline to mitigation, and what is going to be the impact if they're not mitigated. If I want to ignore a risk, would that have a negative impact on my system? Leadership wants to know that. Leadership is not interested in the nitty-gritties of, okay, the leadership would say, okay, you need a new firewall, 5 lakh rupees, okay, take 5 lakh rupees, put a new firewall, don't waste my 5 minutes on this, right? But then they need to understand what is the risk in continuing to use the previous firewall with respect to privacy, with respect to data security in general, right? They want to know what needs their attention now. Board meetings don't have the time to get into too many details. Just a summary, not how many policies, not how many documents. They might be a good idea sometimes when you are reviewing or when you are talking about your program. You can definitely say, you see, I needed these and I created X number of new processes, X number of notices, right? But then the board meetings and the leadership wants to know the impact, the benefit, not the numbers. So strong reporting should tell them what are the key risks, the exposure areas, how to mitigate them, what is the cost and timeline of mitigating those risks, ensuring that the organization feels safer now. What are the recent changes or recent incidents that the organization has seen internally or even externally? Any areas that need decision making? If yes, then again the details of what areas and what is the current risk over there. Leadership needs clear, focused, accountable points about any program, including privacy program, instead of getting too much of details. Practical insiders, a good reporting should be able to drive good decisions, enable some actions, and if leadership can still not act, that means there's something wrong with your report. You're not reporting, you're just providing details, and you're expecting them to work on those details, which is unfair. You need to own and guide them what decision you want them to take and why. What is the risk of not taking that decision? So that's about privacy reporting to leadership. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.